Welcome to Homecoming in this very special centennial year. My name is Sharon Hodgson, and I'm the Dean of the Ivey Business School. For 25 years, the Ivey Service Award has recognized alumni and faculty who have had an extraordinary impact on the Ivey experience. Today, we're paying tribute to 4 individuals who have truly gone above and beyond. The Distinguished Service Award recipient is an alumnus who has been a dedicated volunteer for 40 years. He has made substantial and sustained contribution to the school and is the glue that keeps his class together. The Faculty Service Award recipient is an inspiring teacher who has left a lasting impact on the lives of his students. He has played a key role in building a unique Ivey experience and supported students academically, professionally, and personally. And this year, to mark the school's 100th, we're also presenting a Lifetime Achievement Award in each category to honor an alumnus and a former professor whose support of the school and the Ivey community has been both enduring and profound. Each individual has demonstrated selfless service, passion, and generosity. Their contributions are truly inspiring. Let's meet these outstanding individuals.
Reflecting on my education with Ivey and the work that I've done with them over the years, what I have learned can be summed up in one sentence. When you build your life and your career with intention and purpose, by focusing on the things you are passionate about and that make a difference in the lives of many, you create the impact that you want to make.
Ivey means everything to me. It's who I am. It's a central part of my character. It's the building block upon which I built my career. I think it's really important to be able to give back to the school that gave me so much. It gave me my career, it gave me my outlook on life, and this is my opportunity to help support the school.
So when I arrived at Ivey, what I saw was a culture and a set of practices that were just vastly different than anything that I had really experienced before. It's really exciting for me to think that our school has been around for 100 years and that I've been part of it.
When I started at Ivey, it was actually 40 years ago, 1983. I look at the role of teaching at Ivey as far more of a coaching role than an instruction role. And I think that's why we have such loyal alumni and why we have such strong associations with our alumni. We've coached them and we've helped them reach their best. What excites me about Ivey's future is the fact that Ivey has always looked ahead, and Ivey has always relied on their alumni network to help them plot their path. And I think when you're always looking outside, you're always in a better position to make good decisions. And Ivey spends its time looking outside.
Ivey made an incredible difference to my life. It changed the trajectory of my education. It changed the trajectory of my career and my life. Being part of the centennial celebrations is an incredible honor, and it feels so special.
This year is a 30-year anniversary of the very first executive MBA class. That class started in 1981, and I taught that very first class. Those are just nice things to be part of, and things that make your life just that much more interesting.
As an alumni, I've certainly experienced the benefits of an Ivey education. I deeply believe in education and how it needs to be accessible to all, including working executives. In recognition of this, Ivey has 2 campuses, one directly in the heart of downtown Toronto and the other in London, recognizing the different phases of life that students might be in.
We do a lot of great work at Ivey on skills and tools and personal leadership. And my contribution, I think, is exposing them to some of the broader context of business. After all, we know that winning strategies are developed from the outside in.
I'll go to a homecoming and here will be a young woman and I'll say, "Oh, it's so nice to see you, Mona." And she says, "Our whole study group's here." You know, how does that happen when this is 30 years ago?
Well, as I move into the golden years of my career, I would like to stay involved. I'm looking for other ways to give back to Ivey, and I see myself staying involved forever.
The Financial Times of London, England, ranked Ivey as the #1 school for executive education in Canada. I think that says it all.
Over the years, I really came to appreciate how weird and wonderful Ivey's culture was and how impactful it was. And it's really, I think, what makes us distinctive. And I hope that we continue that distinctiveness as we move into our next 100 years.
On behalf of the Ivey Alumni Network, I want to congratulate Gary, Donald, Tony, and Kathleen for your outstanding contributions to the school. You have each served as an inspiration in your own way and exude the commitment, impact, connectivity, and generosity that are the hallmarks of the Ivey Alumni Network. I'd also like to thank the alumni watching this video for the many ways in which you make the Ivey experience come alive. Whether as mentors, volunteers, advisors, donors, or event attendees, you are making an impact and strengthening the Ivey community. It's been a real privilege connecting and reconnecting with so many of you in this very special Ivey Centennial year. As we enter this next century for the school, I encourage you to find new ways to engage with each other and with Ivey. I challenge you to think innovatively about what it means to connect, to include and support your fellow Ivey alumni across geographies, programs, class years, vocations, life experiences, identities, and beyond. All of these dimensions are what make each of us so unique. And in so doing, I believe we have a tremendous opportunity as alumni to impact and shape this next generation of business leaders. As you can probably tell, the future I see for Ivey is very bright.